Hello, hello, and happy Love Day today. So today is day 14. It is part 2 of 2 for my pages for Christmas Day. I'm quickly showing you the pages in the album, and as you can see, there are quite a few of them. There are close-ups of each page, not in the album at the end, as always, but you will see the pages come together. I have added a few things after I stopped recording, but I will explain those as we get to them. One more close-up after this one and I will get into the process. So I did cheat a little bit and I had like a 10-minute window where I thought, you know what, I'm going to set myself a timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to put cards in and anything else that I know that I want to use on a particular day or with a particular story. So you'll see that all the cards are in already and I've done right up until almost the end of the album, I think. But I'm really, really happy with where I'm at. I can see the end now, so that's very exciting. So first up, I'm working on this story. As you can see, I'm playing with some chipboard. This was my last piece that was related to Santa, and it says Santa, and that's pretty much how my boys reacted. Every year in our suburb, we have Santa come around in a ute, on the back of a ute with some elves, and they throw lollies to all the kids. It's really cute. My boys were so excited when they heard him coming because they beat the horn and carry on, which is awesome. But the journaling that I've just written is, as is the norm around here, Santa did the rounds on the back of a ute and threw lollies and wished everyone a Merry Christmas. As soon as they saw Santa, they waved continuously, even after they had passed. Laugh out loud. So the boys were so excited to see Santa. It was so cute. And you can't really see it very well in the photo, but where I end up sticking, well, in the video, where I end up sticking the chipboard is right next to where Santa is in the ute, which is down about 6 houses down. Santa couldn't even see them. Santa was on the back, facing the back, but looking at the other people on the either side of the road, throwing lollies to them. So they were just frantically waving, and no matter how many times we said to them, guys, he can't see you, just slow down, they kept waving. It was so cute. They were so excited. My next story is about my nephew's first Christmas. I'm using this card. It didn't photograph very well in the album photos, but you can see that it's pink and white. I've just used some mini alphabet stickers and written his first Christmas. I am going to end up using this heart. I will do that in a minute. What am I doing? You can see I'm tapping. What am I going to do here? How am I going to make this work? Playing with that heart. I'm going to pop that into the pocket. Rub out my journaling lines. And as I have been, I'm sticking my cards together so they don't annoy me. And trimming them down. So I was like, yep, that's where that heart's going to go. I'm going to rub out my lines. I'm going to show you a little bit of stitching. So I just stitched back and forward through his first Christmas so they don't move. I'm going to use a little bit of washi tape to secure those threads. And then I realised afterwards that I'm going to stick the cards back to back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Trim those threads off. And then I'm going to stick the other side. It's the photo here. I'm going to stick the photo to the back of this card. Just checking if there's any height difference. There isn't, but there's a tiny sliver on the side of the photo. Pop that back in, turn it over, and I'm just going to attach my heart to the outside. I really like how this little pocket came together. This did start out as a 3x8 pocket, and I have just fused it in the middle. You would have seen that in this is the day when I am putting all the photos in the album. I decided to add a little one of these index tabs to the side. It's one of the mini ones. And I use one of the Chamel stamp sets, and the front of it says magic and the back of it says special. And the journaling on the back for my nephew's first Christmas is, I'm not sure who was most excited about Emmett's first Christmas, his mum's, his cousins, or his auntie. He was spoiled, of course, by everyone, And at only 7 months old, he tried to open his gifts. It was totally and completely adorable. This kid has captured lots of hearts. He's so cute. So cute. I just want to squeeze him. I'm just doing my little stamping there. Slip that into the tab. And I think I give you a quick close-up. Yeah, slow it down. And that's the first 2 stories told. Clear my desk a little bit. This one's really easy. I was going to mink that black card. So all that black would have been minked. However, there's a couple of marks on that card where it didn't print particularly well for whatever reason. So I decided not to mink it because they would be glaringly obvious if there was just a little bit that didn't mink. So I'm just trimming that down. I'm going to, so because the cards were different sizes, I had to trim down the bottom edge, which took it right up to where the black border is. So I just trimmed all the way around, so I had a black border on all 4 sides. It's a little bit smaller, I think, than 3x4 now, but I'm happy with it. I'm going to punch some holes, which is what I'm doing now, just finding my hole punch. And do my journaling on the back, which reads, oh no, first I'm going to decide what I'm going to stick on the front. I actually asked my husband for some advice too, and I actually took it for a change. I don't know about anyone else, but when you ask someone else for advice and then they think the opposite to you and then you go back to your first choice anyway. That was my husband knocking the camera. Sorry. I'm going to do my journaling, and this little card reads, each Christmas I try desperately to remember to get a family photo when we are with others, and this year, again, I forgot. Selfies it is, and of course, silly faces. Love these guys and their faces. I'm looking for a particular stamp here, and I went with the This Is the Time for Family stamp. Decided to bring a little bit of red in, and I'm just using my real red ink pad from Stampin' Up again and stamping off. I'm going to stick my red star. Yay, I finally used it, which I'm very excited about. So I think after the camera's turned off, I end up putting one of the sticker tab things on the side that says Be Merry, and I've just used a staple. This child of mine, my goodness, he cracks me up. So he is my Lego obsessed child, like obsessed. He loves it. And Christmas Day, he got a couple of big sets of Lego and a couple of small sets of Lego. And we said to him early on that he could not open the big sets. We were having Christmas lunch here. We had an extra table set up and there just wasn't room, and we didn't want his pieces to get mixed up or lost. So he did really well for most of the day, but kind of got a bit impatient. I've decided that I'm just going to add a little bit of embellishment to the photo, and I've used that green wreath, which is one of the rubber charms, and then this story charm, which is black and white, and I'm really happy with how that came together. The journaling I will add after the camera is turned off, but I've just used one of the 3x8 logbook pages, and I've written, of course, the first thing he wanted to do after opening his gifts was to build his big Lego sets. We had to tell him fairly early on that he had to wait until after lunch and after everyone had gone home. He had lots of fun and loved having all of the family here. However, when he decided he was ready to build his Lego Batmobile, he started by asking my mum, "When are you going home?" "Why, Hunter?" "So I can build my Lego. So can you go home now?" Oh, my stars, my child. He was quickly reminded of his manners, but needless to say, the second he thought they were leaving, out came the Lego. Bless his little cotton socks. At least he found something he loves, right? Now this little pocket I am doing the journaling on. I've added a little bit of embellishment to keep it kind of closed. It is flinging open and I may have to do something about it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If you have any suggestions, let me know. You'll see when it all goes back together what I'm talking about. But the journaling on this, so the top of that card reads, "Yes to family." And I've written, "Loved having everyone here for Christmas lunch. The 4 of us plus Mum and Stephen, Aaron and Jody, Nan, Danny, and Uta, and of course Rhiannon, Megan, and Emmett. I do attach this Merry Christmas banner to the bottom using a staple, and I leave it so it covers the whole bottom of the card. I decide I don't like it. I go back in later and I tear the edges, and then I add some gold glittery washi tape just to the bottom edge, and I'm much happier with that. You can see I'm just assembling the bits there. I've got one of the big veneer circles, and then I've got a blue wreath and a chipboard 25 in the middle of the circle. On the inside there, I've got the, it says Sparkle and Shine, and it's one of the Heidi Swap embellishments that I have. And I'm showing you that I love that. This little pocket has to be one of my favorites. I really love how it came together in the end. I stuck to the back of the journaling card, one of the Ali Edwards cards, and it says eat, drink, and be merry. So, sorry for that crinkly, I'm just putting that card away. So here are all the close-ups. There is a stack of them today. I really feel like I'm on the home stretch today. I am hoping to get the rest of my album finished today. Depending how long it takes will determine how many more videos there are, but I am determined. It is 10:30. I have until 2:30, so fingers crossed I can get it all done in the album, call it finished. So as always, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Thank you for supporting me in this fun and crazy adventure. I have really enjoyed it. I am so excited. I'm so close to the end. I will see you again tomorrow with another video, perhaps my last, perhaps not, but we'll see. Have a fantastic scrappy day, and I will see you again soon. See ya!